Senator Berger, good to be with you. Mayor, Commissioner, we appreciate your local leadership. And this is a good day. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
If you work hard in your life, you should be able to achieve your dreams. It should not matter where you come from. You should be able to achieve whatever it is that your heart sets out to. That fundamentally is the promise of North Carolina. And delivering on that promise is what drives my administration. It's what drives our state government. We want this to be true everywhere in North Carolina, including in Rockingham County. It is in that spirit that we are here to make an exciting announcement. Seiya Energy is establishing the first manufacturing facility outside of Brazil, the first manufacturing facility anywhere in the world outside of Brazil, here in Eden, North Carolina. And what it means for this community is truly exciting. 160 good-paying jobs, jobs that are going to pay 1.5 times the county average. They're also, and they're going to be making $25 million of investment in this facility right here. This is a big win for North Carolina. Seiya Energy is Brazil-based manufacturer of voltage regulators, and they are a leader in modernizing electrical assets. So to all the Seiya folks in the room, welcome home to North Carolina.
Thank you.
The way I see it, North Carolina was a perfect choice for Seiya Energy to call home. Last year, we were ranked the top state for business in this country for the third time in 4 years. The top state for workforce development in the country. The top state for economic development in the country. We were the top state for job growth in the entire nation in the fourth quarter. We had the top year for job announcements in the history of North Carolina last year. And we are leading the way on the clean energy economy with more than 110,000 people employed in that sector. It's all because of our top research universities and community college system, our business-friendly climate, our unmatched quality of life. Usually it's warmer than this, we promise. But above all, it's because of our people. Our people are what makes North Carolina special. Our highly skilled workforce make businesses want to establish themselves and grow here, and that makes people want to move and stay here. That includes our electrical workforce. Last month, I was pleased to join Siemens Electric as they chose North Carolina out of all states in this country to roll out its new initiative, Careers Electric. And with that initiative, we're going to be training 25,000 new electrical workers over the next 10 years. These are going to be people skilled to work in energy and infrastructure. Electrical careers are in demand and pay well, putting people on a path to financial stability. They also help meet employers' needs, and they meet our state's economic development needs. So we're proud to be training people with the skills that employers depend on for the jobs of today and tomorrow. Today's announcement is the result of a strong collaboration of these company executives we have with us, elected officials from both parties, and state and local economic development professionals. Economic development is a team sport, and Team North Carolina is the best in the business. In addition to Secretary Lilly and his team at the Department of Commerce, I want to thank the North Carolina Economic Development Partnership. I want to thank the North Carolina General Assembly, Senator Berger, Representative Pirtle. I want to thank the University of North Carolina system, including North Carolina A&T State University, North Carolina State University, and UNC Charlotte. I want to thank the North Carolina Community College system and Rockingham Community College. Duke Energy. I want to thank Rockingham County, its Board of Commissioners, and its Economic Development Department. And finally, I want to thank the City of Eden. Of course, the greatest of all thanks goes to the friends of Seiya Energy. They chose North Carolina out of this entire globe. Today is an important day. This is the first Brazilian investment using state incentives in North Carolina in well over a decade, and we don't know how much longer actually. And so at this time, I'm going to invite forward Jose Roberto Rinaldo, Beto, CEO of Seiya Energy, and I want to give him a gift of thanks. It is a pot made by famed potter Ben Owen. Ben's from Seagrove, and it has our state seal on it, including esse quam videre, which means to be rather than to seem. And by investing in the state and our people, you all are exemplifying this motto. We thank you for believing in and investing in North Carolina, and we are incredibly excited to see all the good things that you and your workforce produce here in Eden, North Carolina. Thank you so much, Beto.
Thank you very much.
Speak. Good afternoon. Dear Governor, distinguished guests, elected officials, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to stand here today. It's not precise to say we could have chosen every place in the globe. We should have chosen U.S., United States of America. There is no other option. North Carolina is part of the effort for us to picking up places. At the end of the day, we pick up North Carolina because the very professional, we are convinced that will be our home for the next many, many, many years. I will not be here in 2068 when the company will become 100 years, but I hope someone will be here in 2068 and remember the day that we start up. And I will ask you for some patience trying to introduce what we do, who we are, and so I need some minutes to do that. And not being a native speaker is that good, but I'll do my best. TSEA is a company founded in Brazil in 1968, so almost 60 years ago. And what TSEA does, TSEA is acronym for Transformers, Services, Engineering of the Americas. And what we've been doing the last 50, 60 years, we do manufacture equipment that is now called, is more fancy, is now called the critical infrastructure for electrification. It used to be called capital goods company. We do very large equipment, but now it's critical infrastructure for electrification. We work for grid stability. We work for grid stability in the sense that we work for generation, renewable or traditional. We do produce or manufacture equipment to transmission lines. We do manufacture equipment to distribution of energy. At the end of the day, what we've been doing for the last 50 or 60 years, that we try to ensure that our equipment is never a cause of outage. When there is a problem, it's not because we try to be the company that is reliable manufacturer of those equipments that cannot fail. At the end of the day, that's what makes us wake up every single day. Not on our guard, not on our turn, not on our watch. The equipment will be reliable. We'll be there for 30 years, 40 years. The company was founded many years ago, and there's still equipment that after 30 years, 40 years, there, reliably working and functioning and making the power running smoothly across the communities. So that's what we do. We produce, we manufacture equipment for the power sector. And 3 years ago, we began selling to U.S. customers. This was a company that for 55 years was a Brazilian-based company selling to Brazilian utilities. To resume the story, I mean, to sum up, it was a Brazilian company selling to Brazilian utilities. And 3 years ago, we started selling to U.S. companies. We started selling to Duke, or to Florida Power, or to AP, or to Energy. And first, in 2023, it was like 10% of our output went to U.S. Okay, 2024 is like 50%. And last year was like 80%. So we are to some extent embraced by the customers of the US customers. And that's, you know what, for me, it's difficult, I guess it's difficult for you getting that perspective, but it's like being invited to play in the major league. We are minor league people. We are in Brazil. But for good reason, because we are very, I mean, the quality of our product is good. I mean, we've been in the business for 60 years, and transformers work, voltage regulators work, mobile substations work, and the quality is good, reliable. Our commercial effort was did work well, but at the end of the day, a company in Charlotte or a company in Florida or in Houston decided to take the decision to buy from a Brazilian supplier 10,000 miles from here that takes months to get here, and there is the freight and the ship, etc. And they gave us that opportunity. I am more than grateful for that. I mean, how could I not be here? So we are in the position that we are selling most of our production to US customers. 50 different US customers across US. So our decision is, you know what? We are now becoming more and more a US company. If we are successful, I'm not sure if we work hard to live up to that, but if we are successful, our plan by 2030, that's 4 years or maybe 5 years, is to become a US-based company. And for you it's very, I mean, again, I can give you some perspective on that, because everyone says that his backyard is not that good. I give you different perspective. It's easier to build up an enduring company here than elsewhere in the world. It's easier because the workforce is skilled, is productive, because the financial system works, because access to capital is more affordable and broader, because the market is larger, because customers value quality over price. It's easier to become an enduring company here than everywhere else. So that's one of the reasons. And if we do succeed, maybe in 2030, 31, 5 years, 4 years, I don't know, we'll become a US company based on US governance, under US bylaws, under US accounting practices, based and financed by US banks, hiring US lawyer firms, and having people here that we're beginning that. At the end of the day, we'll be serving America's markets from Brazil and from US. We are in Brazil 1,200 people. And maybe we'll probably be 150, maybe 160 or 200. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, it depends on how able we are to conquer the market. It's a very competitive market. We hope we are able to do that. We are up to the task for doing that. But our plan, our goal, is in 4 or 5 years become a US-based company. Our executive team are now 9 Brazilians, all men, 9 Brazilians, and hopefully in 3 or 4 years we'll be half and half, maybe led by US executive. Our board members are 5 board members, 4 Brazilians, 1 US guy, retired guy on the power sector. And we do need to have 2 or 3 senior power sector people who can help us to become a more US-based company. And that's our goal.
You're watching live a press conference, an announcement of a Brazilian business moving to Rockingham County in North Carolina. Good news for the local economy as well as the Tar Heel State. We've got a break coming up here, top of the hour on Live Impact News on WCNC+. We'll see you in 2. Back here now at 2 o'clock on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. I want to let you know that NTSB is set to have a press conference with an update on the latest at LaGuardia after Sunday night's fatal crash involving an Air Canada regional jet and a fire truck on the ground from Port Authority that happened at LaGuardia Airport. So they have a press conference coming up here. They've pushed it back now to 2:15. We'll get the very latest as we can still see the wreckage, a live picture there on the ground right at the end of the runway. So a couple of runways remain shut down at this hour as the investigation continues. In the meantime, I want to get you back out to Eden, Rockingham County, where Seiya Manufacturing is moving their headquarters or one of their plants from Brazil to Eden. Good news for the Department of Commerce and an economic announcement, as you've heard from Governor Josh Stein, as we continue to listen in now from the president of the Brazilian company here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.
And 2068 will be the centenary of the company. I won't be here. I'm 66, but hopefully someone will remember that day. And we are grateful, grateful for the welcome, but grateful for the professionalism, for the things, the process. The process was smooth and was thoughtful and very, very professional. I really appreciate, I thank you very much about that. And to finish my remarks, there's Mark Twain who once said that the secret to getting ahead is to get started. So we are starting up today in Eden, in Rockingham Country, in North Carolina, United States of America. Thank you very much.
Now it's easy for me, right? Thank you for the words. I'm Beto. First, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Beto, I'm CEO of Seiya Energy, and I'm honored to be here with all of you today. What a day. As you heard, this moment represents an important milestone in TSEA's journey, but more than that, it marks the beginning of a new chapter that we are very proud to start here in North Carolina. From the very beginning, we're looking for more than just locations. We're looking for a long-term partner, a place where we could build something meaningful, sustainable, and impactful together. And it quickly became clear that North Carolina was the right choice. Here, we found not only a strong and dynamic business environment, but also a state that plays a central role in the U.S. energy landscape. And most importantly, people who genuinely believe in collaboration, partnership, and getting things done. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank those who made this possible. Governor Josh Stein, thank you for your leadership and for the vision you bring to this great state. Secretary Lilly, thank you for your support throughout this journey. Mayor Neville Hall and the Vice Chair, Charlie Hall, thank you for the warm welcome and embracing us a part of this community. Senator Phil Berger, thank you for your continued engagement and support. Representative Reese Perdle, thank you for encouragement and support. We are especially grateful to Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina through Christopher Chung for his leadership and to Kristen Brun for her outstanding work. And our sincere thanks to Lee Cochran and the entire Rockingham County team that their dedication, professionalism, and commitment in make the project a reality. I also like to recognize Henry Gonzalez. He's my boss, please. Tell me something nice about myself. And Frank Capital for their vision and continued trust in TSEA's growth. And today I want to make a very special acknowledgement to the TSEA team. this achievement, sorry, was a hard work, really hard work. And the result of years of dedication, hard work and belief, a team that never loses sight of quality, integrity, and purpose, and that has the courage to think long-term and act with consistency every single day. This moment belongs to you. We are here to invest, to grow, to create opportunities, and to contribute to the strength and resilience of the energy infrastructure in this country. We are very proud to the journey that brought us here, and we are excited about the future of the US, and even more excited to build together with you. Thank you very much. So, Senator Colbert, please.
Well, thank you. And Henry, if we could package that speech of yours to see America through fresh eyes. The comments that you made, it's wonderful. It's very refreshing, and we want to welcome Seiya Energy to Rockingham County and to North Carolina. You know, this is a big day for the city of Eden. It's a big day for Rockingham County. It's a big day for the entire region. And we all know who live here that Eden has a rich history in manufacturing. As we continue to build from the devastation caused by NAFTA, we're seeing the results of our pro-growth tax and regulatory policies, and we are seeing a renewed interest here in North Carolina and in the Triad. This manufacturing resurgence is not a matter of accident. Seiya Energy sees here what many of us knew and know about our skilled workforce, coupled with a pro-growth, pro-business economic environment, and how it turns into a winning formula for successful economic growth and development. You know, top flight educational and job training opportunities, a strong workforce, reasonable regulation, lower taxes, and a comprehensive and competitive business environment are the things that businesses are looking for, and it's what we have here in Rockingham County and what we have here in North Carolina. Those are the things that attract new, growing industries and businesses right here to Eden and to our state. And Seiya Energy will be a vital partner in a critical economic sector for our state, with its commitment to create jobs and to contribute to our economy and our economy's role in energy production. Our General Assembly has prioritized least cost, reliable energy generation for our growing economy, and the products manufactured right here in Rockingham County will support that. You know, we often take for granted that when we plug in an appliance or we flip a switch on a light, that the power will be there and everything will work as it always has. But it takes so much more than just flipping a switch. It takes the production and delivery of energy to residents and businesses. Seiya manufactures important components and equipment to help ensure that you can get the power you need and that it is reliable. I want to thank everyone involved in this project. I especially want to thank the people of Eden and Rockingham County for their continued commitment to growth and development in this region. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Neville Hall, Mayor of the City of Eden, and what an exciting announcement. What we heard today is more than just good news. It's a powerful affirmation of what's possible when we work together with a shared vision for growth and opportunity. This investment is a testament to Eden's strong commitment to economic development and to creating an environment where businesses can succeed and thrive. We are especially grateful for Seiya has chosen to repurpose this great manufacturing facility, bringing it back to life with new jobs, competitive wages, and significant capital investment for our community. I've had the pleasure of getting to know Henry, Roberto, and the TSEA team during the recruitment process, and I can personally attest to their passion of their product and strong community culture. I will say that the team members that I have met have all been extremely professional, and they've been a lot of fun to be around. The times they were visiting during the winter, it seemed like every time we had a recent snow, and I had to convince the Brazilians that we actually do have grass under that white stuff. So I have great confidence that they will not only succeed here in Eden, but become a valued part of our community. This announcement also highlights the importance of partnerships across the state, and especially with Rockingham County. By working collaboratively with our county leaders, our state partners, and others, we were able to compete for and win projects such as this. We are proud that TSEA has chosen Eden, and we look forward to supporting their success for years to come. And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce a close partner to the City of Eden, a true champion for economic development in our community, and my friend Lee Cochran, Director of Rockingham County Economic Development.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll be brief because I think a lot of the folks have actually, said thank yous, but I do think it's important, and honestly, just as Governor Stein said a few moments ago, economic development does not happen in a vacuum. Not one single person can say that they did this. This truly is a team effort. So it's very important for me that we make sure that we recognize those who have put up with us, gotten on agendas last minute, and have been willing to work with this fantastic team. But first and foremost, I do want to thank the TSEA team. I want to thank Henry and Beto, Mauricio and Rafa and Ed.